Welcome, 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 welcome to Straight Talk with Sheila. Come on in the room, coming in the room, coming in the room. I'm glad that you're here. I'm here. I'm excited. I'm excited for where we are, what we are doing. Come on in the room, come on in the room. It is May. We're in the last installment of our focus for May. Yes. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. We're going to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Celebration time. Come on. Celebrate. Rashid, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm excited to recap this month and summarize what we've been talking about. I'm going to jump right in. This is week 4. For Momentum May. Welcome to all of you who are joining me live, as well as those who will join on the replay. I am your host, Sheila, for Straight Talk with Sheila. And today we're going to wrap up Momentum May. And I'm so proud of your progress. Some of you have DM'd me, some of you have shared in our tribe in the comments some things that you're working on, growing through, and I'm so excited that you are continuing to do that. So my notes here to my left, so you will see me looking off over there. So just want to make sure that we are present. So we did some intentional growing this month. We started off with planting seeds. Yes, seeds of growth. We started off planting things that we wanted to grow, new habits, new behavior, new love, whatever it was that you wanted to experience. We were intentional about planting those things. We were also intentional about nurturing the things we planted. We nurtured them with good habits. We made sure that we were learning to overcome obstacles. That's what we talked about last week. We talked about overcoming obstacles, and today we're going to celebrate our wins. In my world, I know you might have heard it with small wins, but in my world, I used to say small wins. And yes, some wins may have a lesser impact than others, but here's the thing, a win is a win. So in my world, it's a win. I don't give it a size I used to, but I no longer, because when you recognize that this is a hard work you've put in, you overcame or you grew through it or you achieved through it, you achieved your goals, all the extra time you put in, all the lack of sleep, all the things you had to give up to get what you need, and you got it. A win is a win. I am no longer saying small wins. The size doesn't matter. It's the impact. It's all about the impact. And so today we're going to talk about making time to celebrate our wins. And in order for us to celebrate, there are 3 things that I want us to focus on first. Number 1, reflect on your achievement. Rashid, is there an achievement or some achievement that you have gained in this month that you want to put in the chat? Just put, you can put a full sentence or just a couple words, whatever it is. Engage with me. I love the dialogue. Let's reflect on our achievement. For me, from my YouTube channel, it was announced on the screen. I logged in there the other day. I hit 10,000 views. And I'm so excited. So I'm at a total of 13,407 as of a few days ago. I'm sure it's a lot more now. But just pausing to recognize the achievement, because I've been working so hard in making sure that I put content on my YouTube channel. I put YouTube shorts in order to make sure I'm sharing the love, sharing, what we're talking about over here, building the muscle of self-development and being mentally fit. That's my niche and that's my focus. Just not just sharing it here, but sharing it on YouTube and growing my YouTube channel. So I'm excited that over the past month, I can proudly say that I saw results. I'm seeing results of the hard work that I'm putting in. Share with me, what results are you seeing in the hard work that you are doing? We want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate with you as we continue to go along, because The thing about it is, as we water the seeds we've planted with good habits, we also recognize that there were some hurdles. There were some challenges that we had to overcome. We had to intentionally overcome them. And you can say, yeah, I overcame this, and this. Share it with us here, because I want to be able to celebrate with you. And maybe you reach a new milestone, some goals that you had set for yourself in the month of May, and it's now you're in the last week and you're seeing it on the horizon, or you're experiencing it already. Do let us know so that we can celebrate with you those goals that you've achieved. Here's the thing. Every step forward deserves celebration. It counts. It matters. Every step forward matters, because in the coaching space, we're all about being present and moving forward. Being present and moving forward. It's important that you don't get tripped up by the obstacles that come. They come to teach you something. They come to help you to be open to higher learning, to something more that's available to you. So the next thing in our celebration process is celebrating your wins, identifying those successes. This will help you to feel good about yourself. It will help you to feel good about the efforts that you made, the sleepless nights that you had, or the long hours that you had to work, all the things that you had to give up to get to where you are. It will help you also to stay motivated when you can celebrate your wins, the things that you overcame, the goals that you achieved. And the other thing you can do is share it with trusted people. These are people that are rooting for you. These are people, family and friends, and maybe co-workers. Don't share it with people who will be jealous, or people who would try to take the air out of your balloon, figuratively, right? Sometimes we achieve things and we just share it with any and everybody, and not everybody is for you. Hear me and hear me well. Not everybody wants to see you succeed. So you've got to pick, you got to choose who you share with. Those dreams and those desires that you have, those goals that you're working through. Find key people like a coach like myself, because I'm all for you. I'm in this with you. I'm a collaborator. So I'm going to collaborate with you. I'm going to be your partner in helping you to get it done. And watching you achieve does something for me, because I want you to be the best at everything you do. But so many times people choose the wrong people and they share too soon, too quick. And these people are not for them, and then little things are said, or things are said that kind of make you feel about what you're doing. But choose your people, choose who you will share with, and as you choose and as you do that, you are making sure that you are also pausing to treat yourself special. Maybe you go to the spa. Maybe you take a quick trip. Maybe you do something. Maybe you buy your favorite underwear. I don't know. Maybe buy yourself something that's going to make you feel sexy, make you feel, bold and strong when you walk into that room. I have a dear friend that she told me she was a single mom. She was married. She went through a divorce, and she said, it was hard when I was raising my 3 kids. And it's like, she said, there were times that all I could do was just go into my favorite store and buy the favorite pair of panties and put it on. And when I walked in the room, I was walking in there like I was strutting. I was strutting like, everything was going on well. And here's the thing. She was the only person who knew what was going on in her. So she was celebrating. She was celebrating while she was walking. She was strutting in there, in her sexy walk. And she was just doing her thing because she was celebrating herself. Sometimes you may not have a safe space to celebrate, but you got to celebrate you. You got to be intentional about celebrating your achievement, whatever that may look like. It may not be grand, but to you it is. It's impactful. So it's important that you celebrate. This past month, I've had the privilege of really getting connected with some key people through my coaching space. I have a new client that reached out to me from South Africa, and we had a great conversation yesterday. And she was talking about her struggle with imposter syndrome. Some of you may know what this is, and several of my clients in the past few months have been coming to me with this thing. So imposter syndrome is when you feel less about your skills and you feel like you're a fraud. You feel like, I don't know why I'm in this room, why I have this position, why I'm married to this beautiful woman, why I'm married to this handsome man. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this can't be for real. when this happened or that happened, they're going to find out, they're going to fire me, they're going to get rid of me, they're going to leave me. I'm like, oh, stop. Imposter syndrome is when you fail to pause and look at your achievement. You did the darn work. You went to school. You did the study. You're creative. You put in the time. You had very little sleep. You put in the time. You worked your butt off. You belong in that room. You did well in that interview. You have the skills. You have the know-how. You have the talent. You have the gifts. It is time to get out of your own way. Pause and celebrate your wins. Be proud of you. Be proud of the effort that you have made. You having a seat at that table, you belong. Know that you belong. Why? Because you did the work. Because you are there. Whether you are younger or older, whether you're the only female, the only male, you are there because there's something about you that the company saw, something about you that that man saw in you or that woman saw in you to say yes to you. It's so important that we not diminish the power of who we are, what's in us. Celebrate that. It is time for you to celebrate your win. When you celebrate your win, you put your oxygen mask on. You pour back into you. You've got to give yourself what you need to fill your cup. And here's a little update. What's in your cup is for you, not to give. You got to serve from your overflow. You got to give from your overflow. So when you work hard and you can pause and celebrate and own your stuff and you become confident, now you can serve from that place, not from a I'm big and bad, I'm better than. No, you're serving from the place that I did the work, I know who I am valued, I know my worth, and I know I belong in this marriage, in this relationship, at this table, being the boss, being the CEO, being the leader, being whoever it is you're being. Own it, because you belong. When you can say that, you can break free from imposter syndrome, thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm going to be found out. No, I already found out. You belong there. So you need to believe that. You need to believe and stop telling yourself stories. Here's the thing. It's the stories that we tell ourselves that trip us up. It is time to snip the umbilical cord from the negative stories that you're telling yourself. You're not enough stories. Get rid of them. Celebrate who you are, your gift and your talent. And the last part, celebrating and pausing to look at your wins and the things you overcame, the obstacles that you got around, you got over the hump, and you're now thriving. That gives you opportunity to recharge for the future. It's important that you know what you need in order to recharge for the future. So when you have done all the work, part of recharging is rest. Rest in knowing your abilities are key. You're doing well at this. You're the smart one at this. You're the key player in this. Own your power. You are the SME, the subject matter expert on this particular thing. And there's nothing wrong in feeling that you're good at it. And help others to come up higher in whatever way you can. That's you paying it forward. So rest in your knowing. Down in you. Know your value. Know your worth. And rest in that. And recharge. Let that recharge you so that you can help. It's also good to take time to relax, right? And do something fun, do something, prepare, for the next journey as you rest right now, the month of May. Prepare for what's coming up in June. Write something in the chat and tell me, what are you proud of? What thing you have done that you're proud of, right? It's important that you identify those things that made you come alive, those things that gave you energy, those things that made a difference for you and your family at work, those things that moved the needle for you, the hard work that you put in. It's important that you recognize it. So it's important that you remember your achievement, celebrate your progress, celebrate your win, and recharge. Here's the thing. For those of you who drive, there are two instruments in the floor of the car. This is the automatic car we're talking about here. In order for you to get safely to your destination, there's an accelerator and there's the brakes. You cannot be on the brakes and get anywhere. You won't. You cannot just be on your accelerator and think you're going to just power through, and that'll be it. You've got to use them both in a rhythm. You accelerate and you pause. You pause to smell the roses. You pause to tend to the plant that is growing, that thing that you have planted. You pause to recognize the hard work that you have done, that you have put in. You pause to say, hey girl, hey sir, I see you. You have done the work. It's important that you not only plant, but you water it. You not only water it, but you reap your harvest, and you spend time celebrating so that you can be recharged and be filled to go on to your next journey. I look forward to meeting you here in June for the next month, where we will focus on other things around goal setting, building good habits, and celebrating on the journey. I thank you so much for meeting me here. I am your host. I am your coach. I am your sister. Rashid, thank you for being here today, and may God bless you always. See you guys. Meet you here next time. Bye-bye.